Hello, fabulous friends. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Scarlett, and today we are going to do a little collective thrift with me. I realized I had a whole bunch of footage from the end of last year that I just did not get around to posting at the time. So I thought what I would do is just kind of mash it all together and do one big collective trip from a whole bunch of little trips. So stick around to the end for the haul, and I will have to dig deep in the old memory banks to figure out what it was I actually picked up then, but I will show you what I can remember. I think this probably started around October because I know I rescued a couple of really great vintage pieces from the Halloween clearance racks at the thrift store. This is just kind of cozy vibes today. Get yourself a nice hot beverage, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, a blankie, and snuggle on in, and let's have a fun little thrifting adventure. First we take the streetcar, then we go down, 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 and here comes the subway. And here we go with some nice, but unfortunately overpriced leather. And I'm always on the hunt for an interesting sleeve. This is pretty. I could use an evening clutch, but I don't know, that one wasn't quite right. And looking, oh, that one has some beading. That was really pretty, but tiny. And that, yeah, I do need an olive green bag, but it was super cheap, but they still wanted $13 for it. You're dreaming, moving along. And I always check out the belts. Ooh, I like anything snaky, but I already have one. Actually, two snake belts, so... But this corset belt didn't have one of those, so I grabbed that. And this bamboo buckle is quite nice. Can't remember why I didn't grab that. Very drawn to brown at the moment, and they had a little grouping of it here, but didn't see anything that really caught my eye, although this was kind of nice. I don't know why I'm even looking at the sweater dresses here, but this caught my eye. It was quite striking with this argyle pattern, but yeah, I just knew it was going to be too hot for me, and it was also a little on the itchy side, so had to leave it. And then this rack is mostly formal wear with some just odds and ends thrown in there as well. But I always like to look through here and see if there's anything interesting. Why am I even looking at jeans? They never fit. This would be very cute for a youngster. Let me see. How much is it? Just out of curiosity, $18. The material is quite fun on the skirt. And yep, sweatshirt in with the formal wear. Why not? Losing control of my camera and more formal wear. Yep, just like to look at the pretty sparkly things. I love these vintage sequin tops, but I have a few, and this one was a little bit overpriced, so I had to leave it. Always a sucker for a plaid shirt, but this one just wasn't it. I do like the checkerboard on this sweater. It's a bit pilly, but those can be just shaved right off. This sheer shirt with the beautiful floral beaded patterns is really quite nice. The workmanship is good, and wow, the beads are really, really sparkly. This vintage faux fur cheetah coat was absolutely glorious. And check out this label. Oh, Made in France. Ooh, is that some pink boucle wool? Is that Ungaro? Is that vintage Ungaro for $20? It was. So moving right along, and we're looking at dresses. So many dresses. Anytime you are near a mirror, it's always good to look at the racks next to it because people will try on and then they'll just throw things back on the rack closest to it. Look at this beautiful suede, some nice jeans. It's not really picking up on camera, but this sleeveless turtleneck is actually silver and yeah, very useful. I like this kind of nautical stripe. It's kind of nice. Soft as a grape. Authentic resort clothing. Well, now I have to try it. Normally I take a cart, but I was upstairs at this store and I couldn't be bothered, so everything's just hanging off the granny cart. This blazer, so cute with the trim, but too small. The beadwork on this top was really exquisite, but just wasn't right for me. So was this soft as a grape? Not really, and yeah, I didn't like the fit of it, so it had to stay behind. This embellished coat was pretty, but the problem is that if you lose even one of these, it's going to look like a missing tooth. No, not for me, thank you. Always so nice to be here first thing in the morning when it's nice and quiet. It's always good to look in the men's section. The colors on this kind of caught my eye, but I ended up leaving it. And I always like to peek in homewares. Look at these vintage 80s champagne glasses. I already have a set of these that I thrifted. You can find such great glassware at the thrift store. And now we're in blazers, my favorite section. And let's take a look. That little lace one had some potential. And what else? Ooh, purple with leopard. And is it all the way through? Yes, down to the sleeve. I love that. Into the cart you go. Ooh, do I see some polka dots? Yes, I do. And, oh, it's Braemar by Jeremy Scott. I actually have a few of these. Oof, no, I can't justify another one. It isn't quite what I want, so I'm going to leave this one for someone else. Always love a nice olive green khaki number, and the details on this were quite nice with the buttons and the fasteners. Well, gotta put it in the cart and try it on. And over to waistcoats. Oh, this little velvet kind of 90s number has a certain Phoebe Buffet charm to it. Wow, this coat is absolutely stunning. I love the pattern. The quality's beautiful, and these toggle clasps are really, really nice. I was quite taken with it, and then I saw the price, $75. Oh, I think not. Okay, this is the second time I have found these adorable Aldo shoes at a thrift store, and it's the second time they have not been in my size, and I'm dropping them. Clearly, I can't even get them on the shelf. These shoes and I are not meant to be. Okay, let's look at some more formal wear. Ooh, this is nice with the burgundy velvet and these beautiful ombre sequin skirt. That's actually really lovely. $24. It's not outrageous considering how nice that is, but not for me. Let's move on and just look at all this outerwear. Just racks and racks and racks of it. And nothing really grabbing my eye, though. Wait. That is a really nice suede jacket. Beautiful color, but too expensive. Again, I think that was about $50. So moving on. And there's actually a whole section of leather and suede over here and fur. This is nice. Oh, like that color. Oh, yeah, very nice. Yeah. Ooh, very pretty. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Yeah. Oh, so 80s. Look at the shoulders. No. Oh, wait. Red faux fur with a leopard lining? Yes, please. Well, this was lovely. Super soft and really, really just cozy, but it just somehow didn't fit me quite right through the shoulder, so I sadly had to leave it. Okay, this skirt was absolutely incredible. Look at this. It is beaded all over in this. It was so heavy, I literally couldn't even pick it up with one hand. Look at that beadwork. It's gorgeous. I had a full crinoline underneath. I really wanted to rescue this. It was incredible, but it would have taken up so much space. And like I said, it weighed a ton. I don't even know how I would have gotten it home, but I really hope someone rescued it. Well, this tiger stripe blazer is just perfection. Can't beat that. And I just had to try this piece of oddness on. That's right, 1684 called, and they'd like their dress back, please. This 100% silk blouse is a little tight on me, but it is by Nolan Miller, the designer from Dynasty. Oh yeah, I'm taking it. Ooh, a red sweater with gold stripes. Slouchy, comfy. Yes, please. And I checked out a new Value Village right downtown. Ooh, this coppery color is very pretty. Wow, Ole Cassini, favorite designer of one Miss Jackie Kennedy, but way too expensive and not my color. Loving the sunshiny yellow with the embellishments. This would be pretty for a summer wedding or something. Ooh, this is fun with the tassels. And taking a quick look through homewares. Actually, these aisles are quite well spaced out, which is nice for a change. Wow, this store has the most gigantic denim section. Wow, look at the detail on this vintage dress. That is quite amazing. Ooh, this lady sweater has some possibilities. Ugh, sadly, the amazing vintage dress didn't really do anything for me, and it was quite itchy. Can't win them all. But this vintage blazer with the power shoulders. Moving on to the haul. This was one of my rescues from the Halloween clearance rack at the thrift store. The label is New Mode, and that is a vintage Canadian brand. I always know I'm in for a good time with them. There were a few small loose threads, totally fine, easy to just trim those. And look at the color and just the workmanship here. It is just gorgeous. And you can wear this either as a blazer or as a top. So that was an absolute no-brainer. And this was my other Halloween rescue. This black velvet 80s dress with the gorgeous black lace over the golds and the bows on the sleeves. I mean, it's just wonderful. And just look at the back. Deep V with a big bow. I mean, it's just magnificent. And of course, I took this beautiful lady sweater. Look at these beautiful buttons and the gold detailing around the houndstooth. It is just wonderful. And another fabulous vintage piece. Look at this one lapel with the sequins and the power shoulders. Ooh, so good. Also picked up this really interesting pointy white ring and 2 pairs of real leather gloves for less than $5 each. A black pair and a red pair. I mean, such a good deal. Okay, I have to admit, I hate polo shirts. But this one, for some reason, these big jaunty stripes and the USPA logo and the little magenta trim, it was just something about it with the boxy fit. It's just too cute. And of course, the tiger stripe blazer, which you also saw in my best finds of the year video. Just so good. And also in that video was my skull sweater vest because I think it's hilarious. Can't resist a great plaid shirt, and this one was Chaps by Ralph Lauren. Had the most beautiful kind of muted red, green, and white color palette, and so soft. 100% silk hot pink blazer, yes please. And of course I took this beautiful red and gold striped boxy oversized sweater. It is 100% cotton, so I can use this all year round. Oh, it's so good. That was it. That was the last haul from last year. And I look forward to doing some more in due course. But in the meantime, lots of other fun content coming your way. So if you enjoyed this, I would love it if you would like or comment. That really helps me with the algorithm. And it really helps if you subscribe. So if shameless begging would work, then I would happily do that. If you are a new subscriber, please do let me know in the comments so that I can personally welcome you. And for those of you who keep sticking around, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.